Hi, baby girl. Okay. Do I have the best day to tell to you, okay? Evidenced by a fucking snow cone. Okay, where do I even begin? So this morning, right? So last night, because it always starts there. Yeah, noted to nails. We'll get there. So last night, I have a huge essay due today for satire. Fucking class. And I started the outline on Wednesday. So then I started doing it on Thursday. Ooh, excuse me. So then Thursday, I had to get it done. It's due Friday morning at 8:40. I'm like, gotta get this shit done. But classes for me, my day doesn't really end until 5. So I hit 5, and I'm exhausted. I had a headache all day. I was working, and it was just difficult. One of those difficult days. You know what I'm saying? So I was tired. I had a headache. I took a break, realized by an email from my practicing satire teacher that I had a meeting with her at 5:20 that I completely missed. Which that was awkward. I think in the end it benefited me. I'll get to that later. Actually, I won't get to that. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Point is, I skipped the meeting, and then I watched some TV just to decompress from the day, and then I'm like, you know what? You gotta write this essay. So then I took a couple of ibuprofen. I sat on my bed to do work, because when I work on the window seat here, I've been watching TV. It's just a natural habit for me. If I sit in the window seat, I'm like, okay, watch TV watching time. I'm like, no, it's essay doing time. So I started working on it, but my headache just did not go away. And it got worse, and the next thing I know, I just pass out. I'm just I can't do it. I can't. My eyes just closed, and I was out for an hour or something like that, hour and a half. I wake up, and I'm out of it. I had smelled weed before I fell asleep. I remember going, oh, fucking weed, and then passing out. So I think I genuinely got high on secondhand smoke. Sometimes, I've been joking about that for, forever, but I think this time I genuinely was high because I felt weird, okay? The room was, on a cloud. I was just what is this life? And I got hungry. So I'm you know what? I haven't had dinner yet. It's 10 o'clock. The cafeteria's gonna close in an hour. I need to go grab some food. So I go to the cafeteria and I run into a whole bunch of my friends. And I'm still boinked. I don't understand. I swear I must have gotten high on secondhand smoke because I smelled the neighbor, smoking it up. Next thing I know, I don't know if it's a mix of the ibuprofen in the weed. I genuinely don't know. Anyway, so I dealt with that crisis. I go to dinner, right? I eventually get better, but I spent a long time with my friends. I'm shit, I gotta write this fucking essay. I still hadn't even finished the outline. I come home, it's 11. I'm shit. I try so hard to do it. I get started on the actual essay. I finally finish the outline. And then I can't do it. My head hurts like nobody's business. I am exhausted. I'm going to pass out again. I still feel funky even though I got a little bit better. So I'm you know what? 3 hours of sleep is really all you need. It's all you need. So what I did is I went to bed at midnight. I set my alarm for 3:30. Gave myself wiggle room for, it takes me a while to fall asleep, even if I'm dying of sleep. I was okay, 3 hours, give myself some REM sleep, you're good. Woke up at 3:30, totally fine. Started work, finished my essay an hour before class, totally chill. Walk in, I give my essay in, finally the last pregnant satire class ever, and here we get to the really good day. So I walk out of that class, I know it's the last time I ever have to deal with practicing satire. Best thing ever. I'm nothing can ruin this day. So, and it's Friday. Pretty light day. I come home, I'm watching TV, chilling. I get a text message. Hey, Amanda. Kate and I, and Hannah and I, and this is Kate and Hannah, do our nails every Friday, and we were wondering if you'd like to join us. We start at 1:30. I'm just like, yes. This is the first time a girl has ever asked me to do nails with her. Okay, it was like a big deal to me. I mean, I've been to an all-girls school my whole damn life. A girl has never asked me to go and do nails with her. That was my dream. My dream. Because I love nails. I love doing nails. So I'm like, fuck yeah. Of course, I work from like 11:30 to 1:30, so I try to text them. I'd be a little late. My text won't go through. I'm like freaking out. Finally, I like, you know what? I'll just show up. I don't even know where Hannah's room is. Like, I'd only been there once before, and it was like in the beginning of the semester when I could walk. So I don't remember. I'm just like, I'm gonna wing it, man. I am not missing this for the world. So I do my work. I was in the dish room, which is actually my favorite place to be. I was in one job. It was so unstressful. I just did the same thing over and over again, and it was so easy. Then I run out of there. I'm just gone. I had already pre-packed my nail stuff, all my nail stuff in my bag. I run there. I was able to get in the building pretty quickly because someone was coming at the same time. I found her room within 5 minutes. It was good. We get there, and I'm just doing nails. I'm having a great time. They started watching this Robin Hood show they apparently watch together every Friday when they do their nails, which was actually pretty funny. I got pretty into it. Talking and enjoying ourselves. We tried a new nail technique. They like to experiment with nail techniques, and this one was marbling, so I don't know if you can see. Yeah, so that's like that's like the bad nail I did. This is the better one. So like notice how it looks really funky. I didn't have time because I had theater company in like an hour. Then I ended up skipping theater company because I'd much rather hang like this is a huge deal to me. So I'm like, I am not missing this like for a moment. So I skipped theater company. It's the last one we're having too. I just skipped it. Whatever. The nails to me were way more important. So I just hung out with them for like 2 hours. It was awesome. And then I did have to leave because I did have a show right after theater company, so I kind of showed up 5 minutes to the start of the show, and then I saw the show that was called Bring Your Fork. It was insane, to say the least. It was just fucking nuts. Like, I can't even explain to you what happened because it was a clusterfuck of confusion. No one would be able, I don't even know if the actors would be able to explain that show. They basically created it themselves. It was like collaboration kind of thing. It was weird, but it was hilarious. Like it was weird. It was like a good weird. It was like a good clusterfuck. It was good. I liked it. So I get out of the show, right? I thought, like, my plan this whole time was to go into town. I thought I was going to see a movie with Beckett or something. We'd go see Captain America because that's what we wanted to see. I thought we'd just chill. But there was, like, complications, and like, he had to go take it, like, a QR1 test, and I was just like, okay. So I was going to walk back to my room, drop my stuff off, and then, like, head over to the bus stop and see if I can catch the bus into town. Wow. I get to the Green, right? And they're setting up for something, and I remember today is the special Japanese Spring Festival where like all the the Asian club, the circus club, and the Japanese drumming club, they got together to like put on this festival, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is really cool. But I still was like, you know what, I want to go out, I want to go into town, so I bump in to Sonia on my way, and she'd be sitting on the bench. I hadn't really known her that well. We had the same anthro class. She was in theater. You know, we came across each other. She was friends with, oh my god, Kira. Oh my lord. It's not, like, I forget names so easily. It's bad. Even people I've known for, like, ever. I'll just forget their names. Anyway, so yeah, so I'd known her. We'd talked several times. I considered us fairly good acquaintances, like on the cusp of friends. Well, after today, I'm glad to say we have become friends. We are very compatible as friends, I believe. We just talked forever, and then we hung out on the festival together. We got to try yukatas. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, you know, like, for Japanese yukatas. I was just like, I have pictures. I was so excited. Then there was like food, like there's really good food. I tried bubble tea for the first time, which I wasn't all that thrilled with, but I mean it was pretty good. It was decent. I did like all the traditional like Japanese Spring Festival things that like you see on anime, so I've always wanted to do. So I'm just like a typical like anime fangirl, like in the corner. I'm just like the fortunes that you tie on the tree and like your wish that you tie on the tree. Which mine is a little embarrassing, but I was like, fuck it, I'm having a good time. I can open up a little. And then yeah, it was just really fun. And then I got to the origami station. And you know me and my origami. So the first thing I hear was, like, I look at this and I want to do a rose. So I pick up the first rose I see. It happens to be the Omuda rose. And this guy who's running the table immediately turns to me and goes, oh, you shouldn't do that one. No one's been able to figure that one out. And I'm like, challenge accepted. So I spend a half an hour or more working, trying to figure it out. Because the first, like, 13 steps are easy. Then you get to the 13th step, and the instructions, like, just don't make sense. And I'm like, and that's where everyone messes up is 13 steps, because no one can understand what the directions are saying. And so I spent a half an hour working on that step. But I did it. You bet I did. I fucking did it. And everyone is just like, what? How? Like, he was like, whatever God she believes in, he's looking out for her. And I'm like, you know it. So I was just chilled. Like, this is like basically just like melted. I'm like, I'm nervous to throw it in the garbage can because it's like liquid. Alright, okay, I'll finish this, whatever. So, yeah, I want to show you, but it's in across the room, and I don't want to like, leave you a space, and I don't know how the editing thing, anyway. So, that was a thing. It was just so cool. So I ended up making like 3 or 4, and I left one there for them to have as a reference. But yeah, I did it. I did it. It literally, I spent like an hour and like 15 minutes at that station alone. Just doing origami. Not even just like all the different things. No, I just did working on that Amita Rose. I think that what we need to do now over the summer, we need to like just do origami, because I'm thinking of like a really cool headband I can make you, like an origami headband that would look really cool. So that would be Amita Rose, because it's really beautiful once you finish it, and if you do it correctly. The ending is really difficult, but if you can figure it out, like me, then it can be really beautiful. So I'm flying high. I have good friends. Like, for the first time, I feel like I genuinely have good friends. Like, people who genuinely want to hang out with me, who actively seek me as their companion. I even hung out with Kate today. We took a picture together in our yukatas. I mean, Beckett complimented my yukata and the coloring. He said that it was my colors, that I looked good in it. I just had a really goddamn good day. And there's like a party at Fall Staff's tonight. I'm thinking of going to, but I think I might just stay in. I brought home my party clothes, like my corset already. So, I don't know. I don't really have any very good party clothes. And, well, that's not true. I could wear that skirt, but it's like rainy. It looks like about to rain. It's like coldish outside. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go. I just don't think I am. I think I'm going to like end on the high. I'm worried if I go to the party, I won't feel so good. Plus, I don't really know anyone who's going. I only know that Leroy's going. And I don't know. Yeah, Leroy talked to me. Yeah. We had a legitimate conversation. It's been a good day, kid. So I don't want to get to 15. I'm gonna go over 15 because I just want to let you know that, like, I really am excited for the summer. I'm excited to do origami with you. I'm excited to like just chill I mean, this whole week's actually been really good. I'm excited to, like, go to the gym with you, because I think we should go swimming more often. I went swimming twice. I finally started teaching Beckett how to swim, which actually went pretty well. The man can't float, but apparently one of the best swimmers, Hannah, my friend, also can't float, so I guess it really doesn't matter in the long run. I just didn't realize that that would be an issue. Like, I figured, like, everyone can float, so it's not like she like sinks or anything. It's not like they sink. It's just that they can't float on their backs. That's like the big thing. I thought everyone could do that. Apparently not. So it's something you learn, something new every day. Totally chill. He picked up the basic things so far. Just how I'm kicking and breathing. He got that down. But just about to teach him arms when it was like an hour after, and he just like, I have work to do, and you can tell he was really cold. The pool was not cold, but he was cold. So I was like, okay. The man has no body fat. He needs to, like, bulk up, man. I don't mean, like, bulk up with muscle. I mean, like, you know, give yourself a little bit of insulation. I have myself bundles of insulation, and I find myself in very cold, very little, oh, Lord. Anyway. Yeah, so I can't wait to bring this good mood to you when I get home. Whenever I have a day off, if that even happens. Whatever. I have, like, so many emails to make. Like, on the one hand, this is, like, such a good day. I don't want to, like, ruin it with work. On the other hand, I have so much work to do. Because even though I finally finished the essay, I still have my lab report to finish, which is going to turn out to be a lot harder than I anticipated. I have my prompt script, which I've only written like maybe an eighth of. I've only finished an eighth of it. That's due Monday. And I have a large project for my child development learning class. That all needs to be done by Tuesday. Yep. So many things. So many. But tomorrow's also fun day. So I'm just gonna keep ranting. I hope you don't mind. Sucks to be you. No, tomorrow's fun day, right? And fun day entails alcohol all day. So people are already preparing. They've already started, you know, drugs, alcohol, basically to wake up. Like, it's not even like after 4 o'clock kind of deal. No, like, you're gonna have people running around totally hammered at like 9 in the morning. Apparently, this is like a thing. So the campus police like usually doesn't bust you. They're just kind of there to make sure no one dies. So that'll be interesting. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen. I don't think I shall partake in any of the major fun day activities. I'm just gonna like look around, I'm gonna poke, see what's out there. See if anything strikes my fancy. I might go into town tomorrow instead. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen. It's kind of a mystery to me. Because whenever I ask people, they're like, this is fun day. And I'm like, yes. Are there activities? Is there a thing on the on the lawn? Are there like things to do? Do you just find people who can obtain alcohol and you just drink all day? Because I'm not really into that shit. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'll just walk out my door and see crazy people, like, everywhere. I think that's what will happen. I just don't know. However, I've heard that people who don't drink also have a fun time. So either they have fun laughing at the people who are drunk, or there are genuine activities that are occurring. Excuse me. I'm assuming there are genuine activities. I think that's really what's going on. But they haven't divulged them to me. Like, it's like one of those things where you have to know people, and I don't know anyone. So I'm just going to play it by ear. See what happens. Go with the flow. A little nervous. But it'll be fine. I was actually planning on working, like, on homework tomorrow. That's not gonna happen. It's fun day. Fun's in the name. Literally, it's the day where people go batshit crazy. And that's totally acceptable to everyone. So, whatever. homeworks for Sunday. It's basically what this life's about. Alright, I'll end it. I got 20 minutes. I'm sorry for wasting that time. I love you. I hope you've had a great week or day. I hope to see you soon, because I miss you, as per usual. And I'm excited for our time together. I'm just really happy. This has been a really good day. Okay. Bon voyage.